This one weekly run makes you faster, without running a single extra kilometer, and it starts with just 10 seconds of climbing. By the end of this video, you'll have the exact head-to-toe hill technique, the downhill trick that saves your legs, and a 6-week plan that makes you around 2% faster at 5K. Here's the trap you're probably stuck in right now. You want to get faster, so the internet tells you to pick your poison. Option 1, run more kilometers and slowly grind your legs down. Option 2, hard intervals on flat ground, where every fast stride slams your knees with several times your body weight. So most runners quietly pick option 3, stay slow, stay safe. Same pace this year as last year. But what if the choice between getting faster and staying healthy was never real? Because there is a place where that trade-off just disappears. The hill. When you run uphill, gravity starts working 2 jobs at once. Job 1, it's the weight on the bar. Every step becomes a single leg squat with momentum, firing muscle fibers a flat run never touches. And that strength doesn't stay on the hill. It transfers to flat ground. So every stride starts costing you less energy. Scientists call that running economy, and it's one of the strongest predictors of how fast you race. On top of that, hill repeats push your heart rate up faster than almost anything. So your VO2 max, the size of your engine, grows in less time. But here's job 2, and this is the one that surprises everyone. Gravity is also the crash pad. Uphill, you can't overstride. You move slower at the same effort, and the landing is softer. Research found that running up a 7% grade cuts the load on your knee joints by roughly 46% compared to flat ground. Read that again. Harder effort, half the impact. It's the intensity of a track workout with the pounding of an easy jog. And it shows up in injury data too. Studies found runners building speed endurance on hills without any rise in injury risk. Try saying that about track intervals. And this isn't some new hack. Arthur Lydiard, the coach behind a generation of Olympic champions, called hill training the bridge between base fitness and speed. The fastest distance runners on Earth, the Kenyans, still run hills every single week. But a hill only pays you if you run it right, and most runners run it completely wrong, which is exactly why we start with technique, head to toe. It starts higher than you think. With your head, keep your head straight and your neck relaxed. Drop your head to stare at your shoes, and your chest folds shut, and your breathing turns shallow. Head up, airway open, breathing steady. If you can, breathe in rhythm with your steps. 2 steps in, 2 steps out. The hill will try to steal that rhythm. Your job is to keep it. Next, your eyes. Look about 6 meters up the road. Not at the summit, not at your feet. 6 meters keeps your head in position, and it keeps your mind on the step you're actually running, not the climbing still to come. Which brings us to the brain. Yes, that's part of hill technique. Don't race the hill. Let the top come to you. You set the effort. The hill just happens to be underneath it. That also means no surging. Attacking a hill out of rhythm is how you arrive at the top with nothing left for the next kilometer. Now your hands. Relax them completely. Sounds tiny, works like magic. Clenched fists mean tense forearms, tense shoulders, tense everything. Imagine a crisp in each hand that you're not allowed to crush. Your arms are your extra pair of legs. Use them actively, but don't overdo it. Elbows at 90 degrees, and focus only on driving the elbow backward. It swings forward again on its own for free, and sync the rhythm, because your legs follow your arms. Arms, faster legs. Your torso. Lean slightly forward into the hill from the ankles. Don't fold at the waist. The lean keeps your pelvis in position so your legs can push in the right direction. Sit back, and every push-off leaks power. Your legs, shorten your stride, and run almost bouncy against the slope, like you're springing up it instead of plowing into it. Short, quick steps beat long, heavy ones. Overstriding on a hill is starting a car in 5th gear. And finally, your feet. Land on the forefoot, push off through your calves and thighs, and keep your feet low to the ground. No knee lift show. Quick recap top to bottom. Head straight, eyes 6 meters ahead, brain patient, hands soft, elbows driving back, slight lean, short, bouncy steps, 4-foot push-off. Screenshot that one. Seriously. But here's what nobody tells you. The downhill is where legs get destroyed. Going down feels free. Gravity does the work, right? Wrong. Every downhill step forces your quads to lengthen while they're braking. That's an eccentric contraction, and it damages muscle far more than climbing does. It's why your legs are wrecked after a hilly race, even though the downhills felt easy. The fix is one idea. Stop braking. Don't lean back and slam your heel out in front of you. That's a brake pedal, and your quads pay for every press. Instead, stay tall and land midfoot, directly under your hips. Short, quick, Light steps, like the ground is hot. Let your cadence spin faster instead of your stride getting longer, and you'll descend faster with less damage. That's free speed. And if you want bulletproof downhill legs, add one gym move, lunges with a slow 3 to 5 second descent. That slow lowering is exactly the strength your quads are missing. And practice descending in your normal easy runs, a minute or two at a time. Your quads adapt to downhill shockingly fast. Scientists call it the repeated bout effect. One exposure, and the next one damages you far less. So the first hilly race should never be the first time your legs meet a real descent. And that's when we get to the plan itself. It starts almost embarrassingly small, on purpose. Week 1, jog 10 minutes as a warm-up, then walk 2 minutes. Now run up an easy slope for just 5 seconds, at a comfortable pace, and walk back down. For gradient, think 6 to 8%. Steep enough to feel the push, shallow enough to keep real running form. Then 7 seconds up, walk back, then 10 seconds, walk back. Session 1, done. It sounds like nothing, but there's real science in those tiny reps. Sprints under about 10 seconds run, on your creatine phosphate system. Pure power, before lactate even shows up. And that's also why the walk back matters. Around 2 minutes of full recovery per rep keeps every climb crisp. This is power training, not a punishment circuit. So you get the strength stimulus without the burn and without the injury risk of jumping straight into full hill sprints. Weeks 2 and 3, build the tempo step by step. No hero sprinting to the top. Run 2 times 10 seconds up, walking down between reps, then 2 times 15, then 2 times 20. Next session, repeat that whole ladder twice, and finish with 1 30-second climb. Weeks 4 to 6, make it stick. 1 hill session every 7 to 14 days. Slot it after an easy day, never the day before your long run. Your legs should arrive fresh and leave tired, not the other way around. As you get stronger, run longer reps, or add one more, until you're climbing 10 times in a session. Pro tip from the coaches: bring a friend and take turns leading. Hills hurt less with company, and when 10 climbs feel normal, graduate to the Kenyan version. Instead of walking down, jog down relaxed and roll straight into the next climb. Continuous up and down 5 to 15 minutes. Strong effort up, easy run down, no standing rest. Strength and endurance in one workout. One warning: this plan works because it's gradual. And run these on effort, not pace. Your watch will show ugly numbers uphill. Ignore them. The hill has already adjusted the intensity for you. The classic mistake is doing week 6 in week 1, cooking your calves and quitting. 10 seconds up a gentle slope this week beats 30 seconds up a wall once next week. Here's the last piece: where to run it. Got a short slope nearby, even a small one? Just run up and down it, often. 30 to 60 meters of slope is genuinely all this plan needs. You don't need a mountain, you need repetition. Grass and forest trails are the best surfaces. Softer landings, stronger stabilizers. The only hills to genuinely avoid are the ones without grip. Mud, loose gravel, ice. Sliding backwards is not a training stimulus. And if you live somewhere pancake flat, no excuses, only substitutes. A treadmill at 5 to 7% grade is a perfect hill that never changes weather. 8% and up trains raw power. Bridges work. Almost every bridge has an approach ramp made for repeats. A spiral parking garage is secretly one of the best hill tools in any flat city. Consistent grade, level after level. Go early and bring that buddy. Stairs work too. A stadium or a long staircase hits the same glutes, hamstrings, and calves, steeper than any treadmill. Still convinced your area is flat? Open your Maps app in Terrain View. One highway overpass or one lump in a park is all you need. So what does all this buy you? 6 weeks in, the science says around 2% off your 5K. 2% is 30 seconds on a 25-minute 5K without 1 extra kilometer of training. Plus, stronger glutes, calves, and hamstrings, a bigger engine, and better form on every flat run you do. And it quietly upgrades your race calendar too. Flat courses start feeling easier, and hilly courses stop being scary and start being where you attack. Even your easy runs benefit, because the short stride, quick cadence form the hill forces on you is exactly the form that keeps runners injury-free on flat ground. But here's the finisher that separates you from everyone else, and it costs nothing. When you crest a hill in a race, hold the effort for 1 more minute. Everyone around you reaches the top and exhales. They ease off exactly where running gets easy again. You keep pressing, and the gap opens right there. Races aren't won on the climb. They're won at the top by the runner who is ready for it. So no, you don't need more kilometers, and you don't need to fear speed work. You need 1 hill, 10 seconds, once a week. This channel tells you what actually makes you faster, not what has the biggest ad budget. If that's the running advice you want, subscribe. And next up, the exact training week I'd give every runner, which session on which day, so the hill work actually turns into speed.